100,000. Why do several millionaires and billionaires all say that their first 100K was the hardest? Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today's topic is one that many of us can relate to: why the first $100,000 is the hardest to make. We'll be discussing why this is the case and what you can do to overcome this challenge. So let's start by asking ourselves, why is the first $100,000 the hardest to make? Well, for starters, it has to do with the concept of financial inertia. For those of you that don't know what inertia is Newton's first law of motion, which states that an object at rest will remain at rest, and an object in motion will remain in motion in a straight line at a constant speed, unless acted upon by an external force. Just like an object at rest tends to stay at rest, it's difficult to get your finances moving when you're just starting out. You're likely facing a lot of expenses, such as rent, utilities, and groceries, which can leave little room for savings. Additionally, when you're just starting out, you likely have a lower income than you will later in life. Your career is still in its early stages, and you may not have had the opportunity to build up the skills and experience that lead to higher-paying jobs. But perhaps the biggest reason that the first $100,000 is the hardest to make is that it requires discipline, patience, and a long-term view. You need to save diligently and invest wisely, and it can take years to see meaningful returns on your efforts. So what can you do to overcome this challenge and make that first $100,000? Here are a few tips. Just start. If you start that job or side hustle, you will be ahead of 99% of people. Starting is the hardest part of the journey, but it is the beginning to your dreams coming true. As you move forward, you will gain a sense of momentum that helps you stay motivated and focused on, and the process gets easier and easier. Live within your means. Keeping your expenses low is one of the most important steps you can take to build your savings. Data shows that the more money a person makes on average, the more they spend on unnecessary things. Resist the urge to overspend and focus on sticking to a budget so that you can invest more money. Start investing early. Even if you're only able to put a small amount away each month, the power of compounding can help your money grow over time. For example, if a $10,000 investment earns 10% yearly, you will earn $1,000 a year. I know it might not seem like worth it at the start, but let's look at $100,000. $100,000 at 10% will earn you $10,000 a year. This is great progress and will make significant change to your life. And I know what you're thinking. What about $1 million? Well, if you had invested $1 million at 10%, you would make $100,000 per year. This is almost double the average American salary. By starting early and consistently investing, you'll give your money the time it needs to work for you and compound your portfolio. This is called the snowball effect. At the start, the snowball is small, but as it gains momentum, it collects more snow and grows larger and larger. So start early. I promise it will pay off. Don't be afraid to take calculated risks. We have all heard of the saying, high risk, high reward. While you don't want to put all your money on the line, taking some calculated risks can help you achieve greater returns than you would with a conservative investment strategy. Look for opportunities to invest in stocks, real estate, or other assets that have the potential for growth. When you begin to earn more and more, these risky investments will become less risky because you have more money as backup in case anything goes wrong. Remember, Making the first $100,000 is a significant milestone, but it's just the beginning of your financial journey. By staying disciplined, patient, and focused, you can build a solid financial foundation that will serve you well throughout your life. And that's a wrap for today's video. I hope you found this information helpful. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the section below. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more educational videos like this one.